So my favorite producer hated my beat this time. Just kidding. Well, kinda sorta. Let me explain.
Hot up by the traffic on the EDUBBCLASSIC. Still pushing crazy beats to rap that shit in plastic.
What up, guys? I'm coming to you, and I want to talk to you about just life in general as a music producer, songwriter, and just dealing with music in general. What I want to touch on is that I sent the beat in to one of my favorite producers, Bolo, for one of those beat reviews that he had. So the first time I sent it in, I knew right off the bat it was that he might not have, liked the drums on it or whatever, because I usually don't do sample based music. I mean, I really don't, but I knew that was one of my weakness when it comes to production or whatever. And when I sent it in, I already knew that it was probably going to be a situation where he didn't like the beat or whatever when it came to the drum section. So this is what happened.
Ooh. Oh, this better be hard. I ain't gonna lie, EDUBBCLASSIC Beats. That was not it. I'm sorry, man. And I hate to say that, man.
So after that, I took the constructive criticism in stride. I took the beat, rearranged it when it came to the drum section, add a little bit more instrumentation, and this is what came out. So after I did that, I uploaded the video, and that video received overwhelming amount of, just love. I think the video got like over 4,000 views in like less than a week's time. For me, that's huge. And all across YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. Just much love from that particular track. Everywhere, everybody loved it. Heck, they even thought it was, an actual song, which it is. The artist has that beat, but I can't really put that song out until the artist is ready for that song to be released. So I was just sending it in for constructive criticism purposes. But yeah, the beat went crazy, and I'm gonna put up. I guess I put up some of the comments as well, what people were saying about the track. But I say all this to say that even though that beat did as well as it did, and people received it so much, this is what Bolo had to say about that particular track. Watch this.
All right, okay. EDUB, it's better. Bassline and stuff is cool. It's bouncy, okay? It's bouncy. However, I would have took that sample and would have made it more grittier. That's just me. It's cool. You have it's like a bouncy, happy energy vibe, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? But most people are going to say the drums need to hit harder. What they're meaning is it needs to be a grimier style of drums. Like it needs to be like that, like a premiere type of a beat. You know what I'm saying? Like something that he would do with that type of a sound. And what I would say is, you know, that's just me. Like if you're
So that just goes to show you, I wasn't upset or anything. I was a little shocked, but I wasn't, you know, quote unquote upset or anything. I say all that to say that people have a different ear when it comes to just music in general. You know, not saying that that's a bad thing or a good thing. It's just people hear differently. So don't ever be afraid to send your music in. Don't ever be afraid to put music out. Don't ever be afraid for somebody to, you know, give feedback and listen to, you know, your tracks or your songs, whatever the case may be, when it comes to music in general, because you just never know. You know what I'm saying? You win some, you lose some. You ain't gonna be able to win them all. So just don't be afraid to let someone, you know, hear your music or be afraid to put music out in general. But yeah, I mean, I just wanted to touch on that. It was on my heart, and I just felt like I needed to make a, you know, a video on that. And I mean, if you guys went through some of the similar things, like I know artists right now and certain YouTubers who wants to, you know, put music out and friends, but they afraid of, you know, what people might say and what people might, you know, judge them or whatever the case may be, and they just don't do it. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, the video in itself, you know, it shows that just people hear things and see things differently. But just don't ever be afraid to, you know, get that construction criticism or whatever the case, you know, maybe when it comes to your music production or your songwriting or, you know, like I said, whatever you do in music, man. So I just wanted to touch on that right quick. And yeah, until the next video. And I'll see you guys soon. Peace.
if you feel like somebody's hating on you or whatever, hey man, they're most likely not hating on you. They're just giving you their honest opinion. And that's one thing that we have to understand is sometimes people are going to give their honest opinions. That's just how it is. People talk about me all the time online. I don't care because I'm here and they're there. They're watching me just like everybody's listening to your beat because guess what? Everybody who submits a beat right now, which you can submit a beat for free right now. So if you guys are watching and you want to submit a beat, you go right there to the pinned comment. I have a link in the pinned comment so you guys can go ahead and send the beat. And for everybody who does send a beat tonight, guess what? That takes a lot of courage to send a beat and to play it in front of a whole bunch of people that you don't know. It takes a lot to do that. So for everybody that's on here who wants to talk noise about other people or say certain things, guess what? If you ain't sent no beat, it's not really much that nobody can really say. Okay? So check this out. If you send the beat in, you got courage. You got nuts. You got big balls. Okay?